Hello everyone, it's Karina. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a craft with me and we're going to be putting together one of my postcard embellishments. This is the die that I'll be using. I got it from AliExpress and I will link the one that I got in the description below. So this is a craft where you don't have to have the die. You can cut your paper to whatever size you want, but if you wanted to use the same measurements as this die here, you'll have to cut your paper down to about 5.5 inches by 4 1/4. For my base, I did do some pink cardstock and I die cut another layer in some white cardstock. That way it could be more sturdy. So I did already pick out the pattern papers that I wanted to use, and I don't like to waste so much paper, so I only cut what I need for each layer. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna go ahead and die cut this and I'll be back. So after I did that, I just take this out. Oops. So for it to show the little cross stitches here, I do cut it a little smaller on each of these pieces. Just a little bit, not too much, on each end. There we go. So I do like how that looks, and if you wanted to add a little more decorating, you can sew these ends, which I think I'm gonna do. Before I do that, if you're not using the die, I'll go ahead and show you the measurements of these layering pieces. That way you can cut yours too to match mine. I cut this piece to here. Oops. I hope that helps you guys. Sorry, I'm really bad at measuring. Alright, and here are all my pieces stitched up. So after this, I'm just gonna cut all of the excess string. You guys, I absolutely love this collection. I've been using this for a few years now. It's the Hello Love by Crate Paper. I have like 3 paper pads and I have been using them up. One of them was given to me by Rhonda when she was doing a Valentine's or a rack, and it did have some of the Hello Love collection, which I was so grateful for because I absolutely love this collection. It's so pretty. They used to They had it at Michael's a long time ago, and that's where I got mine. So I am gonna add some foam because we do love to layer around here. Just gonna do this. And I do get my foam from Hobby Lobby. Alright, so this is what it's looking like so far. And now on to the fun but stressful part is decorating it. So what I've been doing with all my other postcard is grabbing up another piece of pattern paper that I like, and I like to cut a strip and ruffle it up. And this is just a good way to add more layers and dimensions to your postcards, and I just like the way it looks. I do have this scallop die that I got. I'm not sure what brand this is, but I'll try to look for it and I'll link it down below. But I usually use this smaller one to create my little stamp, and it just perfect for this. As I'm editing this video, I couldn't find the name of this die, but I know it's from Spellbinders. I'm going to be using this tie-dye print for my stamp. Also, I was thinking of using this because the paper collection does come with this stamp, which would be a good idea. But I'm going to make my own. I think I'm going to do another layer. I just noticed I could have just cut in a square instead of die cutting this, but I'm just gonna cut out the scalloped edge. Okay, so before I glue that down, I do want to add my sentiment. I found this cute paper with all of the cute little sayings on here, and I'm thinking I want to do, where is it? Be Mine. That one would be really cute. So let me cut that out. See how it looks. Let's see, where is it? Okay, yeah, I do really like that. I'm gonna add some foam to this as well.
I was originally thinking of using this die cut heart, but I don't end up using it, and you'll see that later in the video. But I did find this XO pattern paper, and I usually like to cut these out and use them as layering pieces, so that's what I'm doing here.
Alright, so here is my process so far. Sorry I didn't film all the die cutting and planning out because I know that would take forever and this video would be very long. But I did want to add another pattern paper layer piece here. So I found this one that I thought would look good with the stripes. And I wanted to add more white, so I like that. And then I die cutted out this frame, and this is an AliExpress die. I can link it in the description as well. So I liked how that looked as well. And you saw me cut these out earlier in the pattern paper. So I was thinking making these pop out like so. This is also from the pattern paper. What I like about the Hello Love collection is it has a lot of paper cutting pieces that you can use for your projects. So I did do that, and I always use these numbers when I'm doing layering. This is an AliExpress die as well, and I'm sure you've seen me use these for like Christmas time, Halloween. But yeah, I did this in gold to add more gold accent. And that's how it is turning out so far. So I'm just gonna glue everything down and also add foam to some of my layers. For this one, I think I'm just gonna glue down with no foam. And this I do want to add some foam to the frame to pop it up a little more. I'm gonna add one more layer of foam to the heart. I'm also thinking of adding a layer to the numbers, and I think I will. Alright, so off camera I did die cut some of these butterflies from one of my favorite butterfly dies, and I'm gonna just put them in random spots just to add a little more dimension to these. I do like to shape them up a little bit with my hands, kind of like so. So they don't look flat. I'm just gonna put them in random spots. I think I like this placement, so let's glue those down. I don't know if I want to add this butterfly. Sorry, you guys are so far away. Do you want to add it? I think I do, because it looks like the butterflies are crossing this way. So let's do that. I'm gonna leave this part alone for now and work on this side.
I did fussy cut a couple of these really pretty flowers from one of the papers, and I love how they look watercolor. This is one of my favorite papers from the collection. So I'm just going to add some foam to pop it up a little bit. I got this little arrow from the sticker sheet, and I'm just going to stick it behind here just because I thought it was a little plain looking on that side, so I wanted to add something to it. And I'm also going to add a flower on the bottom right side of my postcard. This cute little heart embellishment is from the chipboards, and I'm just going to glue it right on top of my stamp. And I'm going to add some butterflies onto the flowers as well. I made this bow with some pink twine off camera, and I'm just gonna add it on top of my frame. And lastly, I'm going to be adding some enamel dots, and I found these really cute mint ones. I wanted to bring in more of the blue to my postcard, so I thought these would be perfect. So this is how my postcard embellishment came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this craft with me and got some inspiration. I absolutely love Valentine's Day, so I had so much fun with this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!